हेलो एवरीवन। तो मैं नॉर्मली डेली मतलब कुछ ना कुछ क्वेश्चंस ट्राई करता हूँ एंड आज का क्वेश्चन है थ्री सम एंड थ्री सम क्लोजेस्ट। तो ठीक है, दो क्वेश्चंस करेंगे आज, तो वीडियो थोड़ा सा लंबा हो सकता है। तो पहले एक क्वेश्चन करते हैं कि गिवन अ इंटीजर एरे नम्स रिटर्न ऑल द ट्रिपलेट्स तीन ऐसे कॉम्बिनेशन विच इज इक्वल्स टू जीरो एंड उस पे आपका जो आई है या जे है और के दोनों इक्वल नहीं होने चाहिए। ठीक है, मतलब अलग अलग आपके इंडेक्सेस होने चाहिए। ओके, सो उसमें फिर हम एक और है कि नम्स ऑफ आई प्लस नम्स ऑफ जे प्लस नम्स ऑफ के इज इक्वल टू जीरो। तो ये एक क्वेश्चन है। ओके, अब इस पे हम सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करेंगे। ओके, तो बात ये थी कि यहाँ पे हमको थ्री सम निकालना है। ठीक है, और कोई गलत धारणा मत ले आना मन में। तो लेट्स स्टार्ट। इसमें करना क्या है? तो करने के लिए ठीक है, टू सम निकालने के काफी तरीके होते हैं, राइट? आप हैश सेट यूज कर सकते हो या कुछ और यूज कर सकते हो। एंड ऑन द सेम साइड यू कैन यूज बाइनरी सर्च। व्हेन यू कैन यूज बाइनरी सर्च, just think about the logic once you have a sorted array, right? So वो करके आप थ्री सम निकाल सकते हो। आई थिंक दैट इज द बेस्ट वे टू डू इट। सो कैसे करना है, क्या करना है, चलो देखते हैं। पहले ही हमको समझ में आ गया कि हमको अगर बाइनरी सर्च इसमें लगाना है तो वी हैव टू हैव अ सॉर्टेड array. Okay, so what we will do is we will do the array dot sort here, and we will go with this. So here itself straight away our complexity worst case will be n log n. Okay. Now what you have to do is you have to iterate through the loop, take one index value at a time, and then find these two values. So along with this one and find these two values, you will get the three sum. When you will take this one, subtract this value of this index from zero, and then you can find these two values. Just see if the sum of these two values is equal to this. If that's the case, you got your one of the combination. What you have to take care of is you don't have to get the duplicate values again and again. So that will also come into picture when you sort the array. So when you sort the array, you will kind of uh, remove the duplicacy part. Okay, that will be a good thing because it will come up. I'll show you after the code what I was talking about in duplicate. So if you can see this in this one, right? These two duplicates are there, which we have to avoid. So first thing, if I told you what we have to do is we have to start with I, and we have to go till length minus 2. Why? Because once we reach the length minus 2, we know the other two combinations should work. Otherwise, we are good. We don't need to go again. And we need to have three combinations, right? So that's all. Now what we have to do is, this is the critical part. We have to see if we are inside the zeroth index, or else if we are actually passing the zeroth index. What we have to do is we have to confirm ourselves that nums of the value at the ith index is not equals to value at the before ith minus 1 index. In that way, we can refrain from the duplication. And what we have to do now, we have to have two lists. One is the output list. Okay. And other list is called temporary. So in India, we call it as Kaam Chalao. Okay, so just to have some fun. Cool. So why we have put two? Make one list, put it in the final list, clear the list, gone. Okay, now what we have to do? We got till here. We also have to declare a value called sum, which is actually zero right now. It can be whatever you have. Okay, so then let's see what happens. So first of all, you will have a variable called left, which will be having the next index because you have the ith index as a sum value. Now we have a variable called right, which will be having the last index. Not required, not a string. Then you will see your sum as 0 minus whatever your index was there. Now you can do a simple binary search. While left is less than right, you go inside. What you have to do first, you have to see if your nums index of left plus index of right is equals to your sum. That means you got the value. What you have to do now is kamchalao dot add. You will say nums of I, and then just copy this part 2 times. You will see left here, you will see right here. Then what you have to do, you have to output dot add. Let me put this down. Dot add new array list. Okay, that will be like this. And then you can put this kamchalao. Okay. Then this is like a temp list. So what you have to do now? This is done. Now we have to remove this, or I think clear this, because we have to go for a new operation. Okay? This one. This is the case when you get the sum. Now there are certain things you have to do here. Is you have to keep on checking that if our left guy is still lower than the right, and we have to see if our this guy is equals to of low plus 1, right? For our the duplicacy part, we go sorry for that. We go and we do this. Now we just copy this again. We come here, we check for high. Means right. That's why I don't choose high, because I'm not high right now. I might feel, but it's not like that. It's 7 o'clock in India, so due to COVID, things we have to live with our family, right? So okay, then it's done. Then simply thing is we have to go and we have got the value, right? So we will trim down the line, and then we are here. I think something happened with my hello.
Hello. Okay. Sometime back, something happened that sometimes my earphone goes here and there. So this is there. Now what you have to do? Go to else if condition. Your nums of nums of low. Okay, just a second. Okay, so this nums of low is actually equals to nothing. Okay, so this nums of low plus nums of your right is equals to we have done this, right? So if greater than sum, this is done. If this is greater than sum, you will actually go and decrement your high, because you have come up, you have sorted the array, right? So this one is not working for you. You have to come up here because this is a higher one. So come up little bit down. Else you can go and say increment myself, not myself, increment this. So this should work. And we are done with this. We have come across this loop and this loop. Now what you have to do is you have to just return this guy. What is this guy's name? Oh, output. And I hope it should work. Okay, so let's see. I hope it should work now. Good. So this kind of error occurs. Let's just quickly check if we have nums everywhere. Okay, good job. Good job. Yeah. Okay. So this is what you do and it happens when you are writing code. Okay, and somehow you kind of mix up the binary search logic That's the reason why I like to normally stick to either left, right, or see if you can see this, right? I got it now. Let us just quickly complete this part. Okay. That's why like you stick to one thing, either low, high, or left, right. You can actually get this part right. And it should be -1. Cool. Now let's try our luck. Nice. It might not be the like easiest one or the best one, but I think 61% is good enough. So we can end the call here. If you like the video, you can just give it a thumbs up. Otherwise, feel free. Okay, then have a nice day. Bye bye.